Trade recap for today. We have a winning day. However, I still think I got trolled. And how did I get trolled? Well, you're going to see this shit live. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is actually the market makers just pissing me off. All right. I took this long on ES after 1 minute BPR. All right. So check it. Our first take profit was this 4-hour gap fill. Perfect. Okay. We chop around. We make a higher low. We make a higher high. We make a higher low. We're going to make a higher high now. I go on Discord and I say at 11:36 a.m. So I'm going to show you guys here so you guys can actually believe me. At 11:36 a.m. I say trail my stops to TP1 because price is chopping and I don't like it. Because I thought price was going to go down or chop around the day. You didn't want to get caught in a 10-hour trade. Let's take a look at the chart here. 11:36, by the way. What is that? 11:36 right here. What happens? By the way, my stops were here. What happens at 11:37? We go down. At 11:38, I get stopped out. I get wicked out. And price just reverses to what would, I guarantee you that we're going to hit my take profit now. So I missed out on double the amount of money I made today. Now, am I mad about this? Well, yes, 100% I'm mad about this. But this goes to show that if you make stupid choices, that you make stupid mistakes, you're gonna pay the price. Why did this happen? I don't fucking know. It doesn't matter. But what it shows is that I was stupid and that I made a stupid decision because there's no reason for me to move my stops there. There's no reason whatsoever for me to move my stops there other than me being greedy. Other than me being tired of waiting for price to shittily deliver to our take profits. And I guarantee you, later in the day, I'm going to open the chart. I'm going to see it. We get hit both take profit 1 and take profit 2 because I've seen this shit happen over and over and over and over again. Anyways, solid trade today. Ended up realizing for a 1 to 1.16 R, which isn't bad at all. Like, we'll take it. It's a solid win. I wish it was a little more, but it's still a very solid win. It's fine. It is what it is. Nothing we can do about it. So today, bias was bullish, and let's get into why. Because going into the hourly time frame, we were trading higher overnight, right? And we were respecting this hourly set of hourly gaps very cleanly. So upon market open, I was thinking, okay, we have this set of 5-minute gaps right here. We probably want to tap into it and then move higher, which exactly is what we did. On NQ, we moved a little bit higher than we know. In NQ, we were just trading up here, so we weren't moving as low. And there was a solid trade on NQ. I didn't end up taking that one because the entry wasn't the best. But I'll explain that in a sec. So we tap into these 5-minute gaps right here on ES and NQ, and I see that I say to myself, okay, perfect. I want to see a clean directional change. Now, is this the cleanest directional change here? Cleanest W? Not really. However, we do see, oh, whoops, I forgot I have to do that. So we do see, our move down, our move up right here. We see our retrace, and then we see our W get formed right there. Okay, it's not the best of the best. Still very solid. Still really good trade. Actually didn't go in any drawdown whatsoever for the entirety of the trade, which was very good. But yeah, so theory was, higher. I was expecting price to go higher. Now, why did I take this trade on ES instead of NQ? Because NQ had essentially the same trade, which was, let me go in the 1 minute on NQ here, which was this long right here. So I believe I even had it. Yeah, this long right here was the final trade on NQ, which looks like it would have hit, but it is what it is. Now, this trade, I didn't take it because we had already traded past this, and ES still had a little bit of a ways to go. So I was thinking that ES was actually going to give us a better risk reward, which it is. It did give us a much better risk reward, as you can see. If we get our full take profit, it would give us a much better risk reward, which it probably will. Again, this trade on NQ, really solid. 100% super solid trade. Would take again. Like, that is not a problem whatsoever. I would take this trade on both ES and NQ, but I ended up taking on ES just because of my reasoning, and also because this entry was much cleaner. Why? Because look at what we had. We had this 1 minute fair value gap right here. Then we also formed this set of 1 minute BPRs right here, which failed, causing us to enter up here. Did I enter right here? I didn't enter right here, even though I could have entered here, but I didn't. Why? because I wanted to make sure that we had a closure above this large displacement 1 minute gap that happened at 9:35 a.m. This now confirms my move. I enter here. I got lucky with the fill, so like I enter like right there. What ends up happening is price just rallies straight to our first take profit. Perfect. We trail stops to here initially. We trail stops to here. Then price rallies yet again. We trail stops to here. And then unfortunately, you know, I got stopped out at my TP1 where I guess I mean, obviously now maybe we are going to go down into it. Maybe not. I'm not sure. But I do believe that this should have delivered sooner. Like the fact that we came down to here, came up to here and didn't deliver to this take profit, it's kind of like, okay, wait, do we really want to go there now? So that's also one of the reasons why I ended up doing that. And we did flip all these 1 minute gaps. So I didn't think we were going to go lower, but it is what it is. My take profits were based of previous day highs, as you can see right there. I think that these, if we don't reach them today, will be reached tomorrow. And then my second take profit was based off a 50-minute wick right here, off of a 50-minute BPR that you can see right here. That's maybe that's why we're not seeing, you know, moves higher yet. But again, we are chopping around, and this is a really bad month for delivery. We've seen that yesterday, time and time again. Obviously, it would sucks now that I would be able to take a payout if I had won yesterday's trade, but that's perfectly fine. Tomorrow we'll hit a good trade and we'll win it too. On the live account, actually, we cooked. We absolutely cooked. I'm gonna go show you guys the live account here. $524. So I lost for the last few days. I had lost a lot of money. So I lost like basically half the account. And now, because of 2 winning trades, I don't know why this isn't focusing, whatever. Because of 2 winning trades, I am up. Now I'm at the top of my balance, at the very top of my balance. Never had higher balance. So absolutely insane win today in that sense. And yeah, I mean, nothing else I can say about this trade other than you should join the fucking Discord if you want to catch these trades all live, because I'm showing this shit literally as it happens. I call it out before it even happens to both. And I say, I call an ES. I literally call out everything. Every single little thing right here, I call it out. So you should really consider, if you want help and you want to trade better and everything, I'm being 100% honest. I'm always going to be super honest with you guys. This is exactly how I trade. This is how it's going to go. And the reason I even made this video right now is just because I want to show you the mistake I made and how much it cost me. Look, I'll even show you guys because I entered 4 micros, right? On ES. I entered right here. I ended up realizing for about $580. So my entry was, let's say, $580. So like there. Look at what it could have been. Basically missed out on doubling my trade if I just waited. But it's fine. You know, we have to recognize bad price action. A winning day is a winning day no matter what. We'll take it. We'll learn from our mistakes. So tomorrow, if we have a similar situation to this, we're just going to wait. We're not going to let this, you know, stop us. We're not going to let him stop me out right here when I shouldn't have been stopped out there. So that's why, you know, you have to make these videos to learn from your mistakes. Okay? That's basically it for the trade recap. I'm up about like 2,500 for the day, which is really nice. Tomorrow, should be able to take another win. And if I do, I'm going to get a nice little $4,000 payout from Lucid Trading, which then will, you know, import into more and more accounts. I want to get a 5-stack of Lucid Trading accounts. I have 2 right now, 2 evals, and then I'm going to get 1 more eval if we get a payout tomorrow. Okay? Basically it for the video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.